my Leo hunties. We're gonna have a look. First of all, happy birthday. I'm your fellow Leo. I've been trying to enjoy the summertime, right? So we're gonna take a look at the person on your mind, see what's going on. Guys, I am more active on TikTok these days. So if you want to, head over there, follow me over there, subscribe here. It's greatly appreciated. Okay. All right. So tell me about this person who's on Leo's mind. Tell me about this person. Who are they? Who are they? The Empress. Wow. The Justice card and the Six of Swords. You could be dealing with someone who was previously married, getting away from a marriage, just coming out of just a rocky time in life. Okay. Tell me more about this Justice card. Knight of Swords. Heavy air energy here. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also hearing Taurus for some reason. So some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Heavy Libra here though, with the Empress and the Justice card. Tell me about the Empress. The Knight of Cups. Now we have got a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You could actually be this Empress, Leo. Is Leo this Empress on this person's mind? Is Leo this Empress? I feel like they see you working really hard, like getting through shit that's difficult. Okay, that's what I feel like is happening here. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. I feel like this person feels like you fear nothing. Okay. And I feel like this person has probably stepped back a little bit. They're not very pushy. Okay. I don't feel like this person is shy, but this person is not entirely pushy when it comes to this situation. Okay. Six of Cups. You could have known this person for a long time or feel like you do. Okay. Page of Wands. I feel like this person definitely wants to start something with you, Leo. They see you as someone who is very in control of life and what's going on. Okay. I feel like you guys are probably going through a lot. Okay. This person is kind of watching you push through. All right. But they're not pushing too hard as far as, it's almost like they don't want to intrude. Does that make sense? It's almost like they don't want to intrude. They see you handling it. Okay. They see you handling it. Knight of Wands. There's a lot of passion in this reading so far. So if you have not, there's definitely sexual tension between you and this person. If there has not been any like sexual connection between the two of you, the tension is building. Okay. With a Page of Wands and a Knight of Wands. I also feel like this person might think that you think that people that come into your life are just fleeting. Okay. It's like they're here one day and gone the next. I feel like this person is really just wanting to show you that they are here for a long time, not for a good time. I like that energy, Leo. I do. I really do. Got this movement going here. Yeah. I feel like this person could be leaving a marriage, okay? Or a long-term relationship, or could just be an earth sign person, particularly a Cancer, or not a Cancer, a Capricorn. So we see some movement happening here. This person also, I feel like that they're just between two things. Like one thing is leaving and another thing is coming in very quickly for this person. I'm not sure, now that I'm putting those two pieces of the puzzle together, I'm not sure that this person was ready for you when you came into their life. I don't think that they were expecting to meet someone like you, honestly. So now it's like, okay, how do I balance these two energies of freshly getting out of something and now moving into this Knight of Cups energy where I am pursuing something immediately after having left this previous situation? What about the Six of Swords? Four of Pentacles. There could be some court cases surrounding this when it comes to child support, dividing of assets, housing, things of that nature, okay? I do feel that things have not completely closed out with that other situation, but it's definitely on the way, okay? And I feel like it's not closed out because this person doesn't want it to be closed out. I think it's closed out. It's not closed out because something is holding up the process, okay? I don't think this person is involved with this other person anymore, especially with this Death card being here. Four of Pentacles tells me that this other person could actually be holding on to the person who you're in this connection with, or the person on your mind, okay? I really don't think that person, this is not something that person wants, okay? This person doesn't want someone hanging on to them from the past, all right? Interesting. How do they feel about Leo? How do they feel about Leo? Wow, Hierophant. They feel like this is a divine connection. Five of Swords. And I also feel like you guys get along very well. It's like very organic, okay? The connection you have with this person is very organic. The Fool. I feel like I'm not sure this person has ever felt this way about someone before. If you had argued with this person in the past, which it's not looking like you have, okay? This person is just very much so, I just heard something else. Okay, so if this person is just coming out of a long-term situation or a divorce, okay, I feel like they probably fought quite a bit. And I feel like this person is taking notes on what did not work in the previous relationship and choosing to not carry it to the next thing in life. Yes. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. This tells me that this person has learned something when it comes to defending themselves or argumentative energy, attacks, okay? I feel like this person, oh, look at that, and the Star after that. Yeah, this person has done a lot of work, Leo, and I'm here for that. This person, their thoughts of you, big Hierophant energy here. Again with the Taurus, okay? Taurus is coming up again, doesn't have to be. We also have Aries, but I do feel like this person sees a new beginning with you, and one that is full of peace rather than constant bickering and fighting, okay? Yeah. Ace of Wands. I like it, okay? This person's very passionate about you, okay? Knight of Cups. They want to court you, okay? They want to show you that they are there. I think a lot of it just, and then right after I was about to say that, I looked down and saw the world. It's not that they don't want to do things, okay? They're just in the middle of closing out a chapter. So if I'm going to see how you're feeling about this person, Leo. Because now I'm curious. Now I'm curious. Tell me how Leo feels about this person on their mind. How does Leo feel about the person on their mind? Give me thoughts, feelings, and actions for Leo. Give me thoughts, feelings, and actions. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. That's too many. This is a newer deck, and they're all just kind of sticking together still. Give me actions for Leo. Okay. Leo, the Seven of Pentacles is trying to come back out again, okay? Make sure that you are not isolating yourself. Make sure, especially with this Devil being here, okay? Make sure that you're not working so hard that you're not playing, okay? This is very much work hard, play hard energy, but you have to remember the play hard part, okay? Because it is part of what you're growing here, okay? Seven of Pentacles. If you would just sit and watch your pentacles, okay? A watch pot never boils, okay? Go find something else to like pass your time, okay? Get a hobby, okay? Get a hobby. Go out with your friends. Go do something else so you're not sitting and watching your pot boil, okay? Manifestations come when you just manifest it and throw it to the universe and say, okay, well, however it comes in, whenever it comes in, I'm ready to receive it, okay? So as far as how you're feeling about this person, these are your thoughts. The Chariot and the Page of Swords. Could be dealing with a Cancer person, doesn't have to be, but I feel like you're curious about where this might be going. I feel like you are seeing things about this person that are piquing your interest, okay? Piquing your interest. I feel like this person is doing some things that maybe you've not had in the past before. Or if you did, it was something you had to heal from, okay? Interesting that comes out like that. Very interesting. It's like, as soon as I think it's good, now all of a sudden I have to go into my fucking hidey hole and heal about it. You know what I mean? And you're like, I don't know, like I'm willing to see. Like I admire that about us Leos, is that no matter how many times we get burned, right? We're always ready for the next one, you know what I mean? Anyway, feelings. Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like, you know, I'll give this person a little bit. You know, I'll see how long they stick around. It's like, I feel like you're very busy, okay? Probably overly toxically too busy, okay? But I also feel like this person, you're like, I'm gonna see how long they'll play this game with me. It's almost like you're giving them just enough to see if they'll still pursue you, or to see if they'll get in where they fit in. Like, how much does this person want to be around me? Does that make sense? Tell me a little more about that. Judgment and the King of Pentacles. You're like, you know, I'm going to keep doing this until I can figure out whether or not this person is a stable pillar in my life. Like, I'm going to test their stability. How stable is this person going to be for me? Okay. Just a couple more about that. There's that King of Cups and that Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that King of Cups coming back again. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You're like, if this person can deal with all of my shit, okay, maybe I'm busy. Maybe I'm not quite as emotionally available as I should be, okay? Maybe I'm not as available as I could be for a potential partner, okay? Yeah. This tells me, it's like, if this person can remain calm and level-headed with all of these different things that I have going on, they absolutely earn an opportunity, okay? But right now, I feel like you're just kind of in that testing phase. You're like, I don't know, like, not very many people can hang. Like, let's see if you can hang. So again, back to this. These are your actions. I feel like this is just overworking. Okay, that's what I feel like. Overworking. You are micromanaging your manifestations, which is not a good place to be. Okay. It's that Page of Wands again. Tell me a little more about this. Knight of Swords. It's almost like you give them a little bit and then you go off the radar. Okay, this is what I'm feeling. It's like you give this person just a tiny bit to see if they'll keep you on the hook, okay? Or if you can keep them on the hook. And then Knight of Swords, you see how he's running off? It's like you come in kind of gung-ho and then you kind of run off. And you're like, okay, well, I mean, catch me if you can. So I'm the fucking gingerbread man, right? 10 of Wands. It's almost like you want this person to understand that you have responsibilities. This tells me, look, man, I have responsibilities. Get right or get left. Okay? Like, I have other things besides a love relationship going on in my life. And if you cannot understand that, I'm sorry. Okay? I have responsibilities. I have a lot of burdens going on. But I don't feel like this person's going anywhere, Leo. I don't feel like they are. What's the potential final outcome here for Leo and this person? Potential final outcome between Leo and this person. I'm gonna get this other deck because, you know what, we'll just use a third. That Light Seers deck is still too new. It's just I gotta break it in a little bit more. So what's the potential final outcome between Leo and this person? Fucking Hierophant. Okay? We're in a different deck now, people. We're in a different deck now, people. Okay? That is your potential final outcome. This is a divine connection. A divine connection. Wow. Here is the issue that I see. Okay? Now, Leo, I am a fellow Leo. Okay, I'm gonna say this with love, okay? Not everyone is entitled to chase you around, okay? If you are not available to give reciprocal energy to another human being, but still expect them to follow you around like a lost puppy dog, I'm sorry, friend, that's not how this works. And this is Leo to Leo, okay? I understand that sometimes we feel like, hey man, if you're not gonna follow me around like that little puppy dog, you don't deserve to be here, okay? But adults have other shit going on, okay? You're not the only one having shit going on. So here's what worries me. I have the Hierophant here. Great, okay? This is higher commitment. These are divine lessons, divine unions, okay? Things sent from the universe, okay? Here's what worries me. 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Fool in the reverse, okay? This tells me that your person could feel left out or like you don't have room for them in your life because of your responsibilities, okay? Queen of Swords and the Fool in the reverse, this tells me that you may be kind of out of sync with your kind of Leo heart chakra, passionate energy, okay? You're more in this air energy where you're thinking a lot, possibly overthinking, okay? Be careful that you don't overthink your way clear out of a new beginning with a person or a beginning with a person because you expect them to, you know, waddle around behind you like a little dog, okay? So that would be the warning here. You have someone in your energy that it has very much, you know, very, very good long-term potential. Just make sure that you're not so focused on other things that you lose out on this opportunity, okay? And if you're not ready for love, Leo, just, that's okay. That's okay. But you have to allow other people to make that choice for themselves on whether or not they're going to continue to pursue you if you don't have the time, energy, and effort to expend to be with that person, okay? Yeah, all eyes are open. Inspired vision, clarity, perception, and revelation. This may actually have been exactly what you needed to hear, you know? Yeah, look at that. A way out of the weeds. A clear way out, multitasking, and getting organized. Some of you could be in this energy. I know I have been in this energy lately. If you haven't noticed, I haven't been on this channel in like 2 fucking months. Okay. I'm trying to have a great time enjoying my life despite knowing facts and information. Okay. I went back to work. I'm trying to do my other business, and this just kind of fell to the wayside. Okay. So it's like getting organized, I feel like, could be a big thing here. And that could also mean your time. Okay. Clearing out time for what you want. If you want a long-term partnership, it's available to you, but it won't be for long if you don't give it the attention and the energy that it deserves. Okay. Just saying, babes. Order in the forest, releasing resentments, cleansing, and making amends. You may owe this person an apology. They may owe you an apology, okay? Both of these are green cards, okay? Green is the color of the heart chakra. I'm just saying, okay? Remember when we were talking earlier about some of you guys may be out of your Leo alignment when it comes to the heart chakra, okay? And you're too much in your brain? You may need to apologize to yourself, get organized on what priorities are happening in your life, and, you know, have the clarity and the perception to have a way to get to what you want, okay? All right, Leo friends. Hopefully that's what you needed to hear, some of you, all of you. I am going to try really hard to get back on a schedule on this channel. So if you do not subscribe to this channel, I really would appreciate it if you did, because, you know, I have to know that it's worth it to continue to do this channel, okay? All right, guys, if you're in need of a personal reading, I do those. You can book them on tangledintarot.com, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Happy birthday, Leo.